So a few days ago, I released my guide on Raider, and in that video I spoke a bit more favorably towards his ultimate than most people do. Like, it's true that it is very buggy, there is no getting around that, but there were ways to make it a bit less frustrating. Like how the initial AoE range is a bit bigger than it looks, so you don't have to use it at point blank range. Or how, unlike most people seem to think, you don't actually need to stay near the ultimate to keep the buff you get from it. You just have to get near it once. So in my mind, this ultimate was better than what most people thought. And it's definitely better than what I thought initially. Until I got this one comment. Yeah, so apparently this ultimate does not boost any elemental damage. At least according to this comment. Is that really true though? Well, yes. And no. I mean, it does sound like something FromSoft in all of their wisdom would do. Even the wiki corroborates this. When testing the Recluse staff with Glintstone Pebble, we get 79 damage as Raider. But then we use the ultimate. We try again, and we get the same damage. We do not get the 15% damage bonus. So it seems the commenter was right. And if so, this is nothing short of a disaster. We have 3 casters in Nightreign, and dozens of elemental weapons. And this would mean that using any of them would mean that you're shooting yourself in the foot. To confirm this once and for all, we test the Falling Star Beast Jaw, which has split magic damage. If the commenter was right, then we should be getting half the damage buff, because half of our damage is physical and the other is magic. And yet, we somehow get the full damage buff. What the hell is happening here? So it turns out, if you use a split damage weapon, or a webinar that deals pure elemental damage, or hell, even if you use the Cypher Pata, which deals pure elemental damage on all of its attacks, you still get the full damage buffs. And yet, if you use physical damage spells, they do not work with the totem. So, it turns out, the way this actually works is that weapons get buffed, but spells do not. It has nothing to do with the damage type. So somehow, this is both less and more of a disaster than what the commenter thought. And well, this is downright impressive at this point. Why is FromSoft like this? And the worst part is that it is very difficult to know whether this is even intended or not. I mean, I'm guessing it isn't, but who knows? And well, this might sound a bit ranty, but damn am I tired of this game, man. It's a game that should be, and to some extent is, more casual and streamlined. And yet, it feels like 90% of the features in this game either don't work like the game says they do, or are just straight up bugged like this. And like, is this even a bug? I don't know. And that is by far the worst thing about this. Future Clank here, and the commenter has since replied to me. They say they looked at the game's data, and it seems like this is a bug. And they also say that they don't find any reason as to why this is bugged. And so even they give up on knowing what's going on. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you want people to play with, join my Discord server. I'm also holding an art contest there, so you might want to check that out. And until next time, I guess.